House Fix with Rick.
Here's another house fix with Rick. One of the big problems people find in their doors, interior doors anyway, is that the door doesn't want to close very well. It's hitting somewhere. It's not unusual on an interior door. What we've got is the door has sagged a little bit. You can see on this door, there's no margin here between the jamb and the door slab. And yet as we follow down, we see that there's quite a bit of margin here, up to almost 1/4 of an inch. What has happened is the door has sagged down because people have hung on it. They open the door, and that causes the door to gradually go down. The reason for it is on the hinges, on interior doors, they only use a 3/4 inch screw. Let's see if we can't fix it. Now we're going to fix this by removing one of the screws on the top hinge, because again, it's not going to be very long. We can use a standard screwdriver, and we're going to replace this screw with a longer screw. And then we're going to hope to grab the 2x4 in the wall and pull the whole jamb over, causing the door to get back into orientation, and so that we won't have that catch whenever we close the door at the top. So we're going to just remove that upper hinge. This happens to be a Phillips screwdriver. And you know, for some reason, they always use a number 9 screw in hinges. Don't know why, because if you go to the hardware store, you're going to find 8s and 10s, but they have just a short screw in there. And a lot of times these also will get stripped in here. The wood will strip out, and you'll even use toothpicks and things like that to solve that. Now we're going to use this longer screw that we've got. It's about a 2.5 inch screw. I've had to use 3-inch long screws. And we're just going to go back into the same screw hole and begin screwing back in a longer screw and getting back into the stud in the wall. Now you can use a standard screwdriver. I also have a impact driver, and if you've got cordless or power tools, sometimes you'll find those are very handy here, because it can get difficult towards the end as you start cranking that screw down. Now we crank that screw tight, it's grabbing hold deep in that wall now onto a stud, and let's see if it worked. We got that screw tightened back in on the top. Now we're going to see if what we did just by tightening in and going into a longer screw, whether it got rid of the sag. There's no grab anymore. It brought it over just enough so that we don't have that catch, so the door latches very easily. That's a quick fix with Rick.
Don't know what to buy or where to get help? Check out our recommendations below.